Guys, we're live. Well, okay. Someone needs to mute theirs.
That's me.
Okay, hi guys. Sorry about the tech. Okay, you got it. Felix, you got it. Sorry. Hi guys. We're live. Sorry, there's been a few hiccups. I have all my patrons here. Every year we do a 31 Days of Horror live, and this year we have a lot of my friends here, and some that you would recognize from past years. But unfortunately, Skype has decided that it doesn't like me, as it does every live stream, and it's kind of shuffled everyone around. So there are some people on the live that you can't see right now, but you'll be able to see them throughout it. We have Dino up there. I'm sure you guys know Dino, who's been rebranded to it's the Dino and Ted show.
Yes.
Yes.
Changed. Yeah.
Cool. And we're shuffling around. Oh, there's Daniel in the corner who's just popped in from Brazil, waving there.
Oh, Daniel from Brazil. Hi.
Yes. You guys
Hey,
definitely know my good friend Felix up there. He's got a shirt on saying "I want to apologize," which I think is. Oh, I didn't see the rest of it. I thought it was just in general. Very good friend. We've got Megan up there with painting a pumpkin. We're very excited to see what happens there. And she also has 31 days of horrible crafts and scary stories. Is that correct, Megan? Did I do that justice? I don't know if she can hear me. Anyway, so she has her own channel. I'll be sure to link everybody in the URL after the fact. If not, they can link as we go. We've got a little bit of background noise. Just make sure that, Daniel, that might be you. If you want to chuck on headphones or mute yourself for a sec. And then we've got Wilson here. Wilson also has his own channel. There he is. Also an OG Patreon. We got, does someone want to just jump out for a sec while we can get Oleg and Scott, if they can change their, we're going to just circle around. There we go, there's Scott. Scott you might recognize, or I don't know if you'd recognize his face, but Scott Zilla, he has been on my, I guess, Instagram lately because he has been doing my 31 Days of Horror, like illustrations every day, which is really cool. And then we've got our new friend Oleg, who, I love Oleg. Oleg is a creature from Australia, from the outback. Do you want to say?
Hi, Spooky Astronauts.
Yeah. And Oleg also has my pin on as well. Oleg, did you want to show off the pin? Yes, represent. Pin. I sent him an extra large pin, obviously. So, cool. So today we're going to jump into opera from 1987, Dario Argento, Giallo film. We're being sneaky, guys. Sorry, I haven't had a second to check out the chat room yet. But we're actually watching this on a little platform you may know. It's called YouTube. So if you'd like to watch along with us, here is the link. I never did that. If I ever get sponsored in the future, never happened. So if you'd like to watch along with us, you can just put that up on your screen. And I think hopefully with no more technical issues, we're going to jump in a sec. Yes. So, Daniel, just so you know, this is live on YouTube. I don't know. I'm sure you've been in on all of the conversations beforehand. But just double checking. Hey, Nightmare Maven. Oh my god, everyone's here. Sorry, I'm just catching up now. Oh, Dean's there as well. I need to give some of these guys, Nightmare Maven, definitely. I need to give some of these guys. How is Nightmare Maven not a moderator on my channel? That's really scary that she's not. Carnage Candy. Sorry, I've got to add all my good friends as moderators. Nocturnal. So we've got Sean there, who's also a patron, and he, wait, remove? You must already be a moderator. He also has another channel, and he's doing a 31 Days of Horror. Everyone's doing it this year. How exciting. Okay. Can people who are already moderators add moderators? I don't know. Oh, hey, Nikita, how are you going? Yes, Bea's in there. Yay, everyone's here. Okay, guys, let's get into the movie because I know I started a little bit late. I apologize for that. Technical difficulties.
It's like a midsummer festival.
I don't know, but Daniel doesn't know what he's doing, I don't think. But let's get started. I don't know if I can write back to Daniel, just so he knows. Sorry, guys, you can probably see all of our messages right now, but that's fine. There's nothing to hide here. Just 1 second, guys. This is real life. Also, I do want to say, when we do start, if you are not interested in watching through with us, if you don't have the time, that's totally okay. October is busy for everybody. There will be a timestamp. Oh my God, thank you so much for your blood sacrifice. That's what happens when I get a donation, by the way. That really probably scared some people. I don't know who did that. I can't see the name.
Mel.
Oh, Mel, thank you so much. I believe that's, I don't know if that's the same Mel, but thank you so much. We will have a timestamp down below where the review comes in if you don't have time for an hour and a half, 2 hours nearly movie, so totally understand that. Oh my God, Desmond, thank you. I love Desmond Flicks. He also has a channel, which is amazing. We're live on YouTube. Grab some headphones. Okay.
Poop just said goodbye to Oleg.
Oh no, not poop.
What a setup time to be after work. So what kind of opera is this?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I do not know much about this film, but I was reading the blurb really quickly, and oh wow, Dave's there. Dave, I didn't even see you here. Dave's right there. Ooh, pointing the wrong corner. Dave's right there in the corner, guys. Dave is my friend who we did the stream for, which you guys will remember. So send him your wishes. He's still going through some health issues, and I'm so excited you're here. This movie's like right up your alley, so it's perfect. Just for you, Dave. Another stream just for you. So.
I didn't know this movie was from Canada.
Is it?
Well, you said it was up his alley, so.
Oh. I meant like cheesy.
But
Yeah, sorry. I was looking up the blurb, and it does say something about a stalker, which obviously
Big Jalo coming from Canada nowadays.
into that. And then what was that? The last thing I do want to mention is the copy we are watching. Sorry, guys, I will get into it. I know I'm blabbing all over the place. The copy we are watching is dubbed. Sorry, it made the most amount of sense while we're doing this to have a dubbed version. So it is what it is, unfortunately. I don't know why I'm pulling it up. Okay. I'm going to relax any second now. Is that possible? Thank you again, Mel, for your blood sacrifice. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, let's jump in. If everyone has it ready on their screen, the moment has finally come. 20 minutes later, let's get started. Okay, ready? Everyone in the chat as well? Ready? 3, 2, 1, play. I will do time updates throughout it as well, just so everyone can just double check they're on the right second. Oh my God.
Oh, he's a pretty boy.
Yeah.
The Raven.
Okay, now I need to ask, what second are you guys on? Because I shifted my computer. What are you on?
I don't think it is.
What second are you guys on?
The Raven.
Second. I need like an actual. The Ravens throughout the whole thing.
53,
Okay, cool.
54,
Thanks.
55.
I'm ahead of it.
56,
53.
yeah. I'm a second ahead of Dina.
Oh, now I'm at 59.
Okay, thank you. Because I scrolled my computer and then it just like went. Okay, cool. I love ravens. I love birds actually.
I do too.
I have ravens. I'm like, what arm? This arm.
Ravens are the state bird of Alaska.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's so funny because I mean, they're so clever, but they're also seen as like a pest, I guess.
Yeah. The native. If you look at some totem poles, the birds you see on native totem poles from up here, First Nation totem poles, is they're ravens.
Oh,
Because
cool.
they never fly south for the winter. They stay all winter.
I'm excited to go see all that kind of stuff when I go to Vancouver for sure.
Man, I was gonna tell you you should have flew grommet into Canada, and I could have picked them up from you and drove them to Alaska.
And then kidnapped you?
Yeah. Where's grommet? I don't know. Grommet is food.
Do you guys want to see Gromit though?
Yes, always.
He's always behind me.
Yeah, how could we say no to Gromit? Jeez.
Hey Chibi, we're doing both. This is normally what we do every month. We hang out, we watch a movie, and we talk shit through it. So I picked the film I thought would probably have the most basic storyline that everyone would like. Also, Chibi, I need to make you a moderator.
What
Wait.
we're seeing here with the crowd is what it's going to look like on November 2nd in Hollywood.
I don't think so.
True.
We've got about 35 people coming. So I assume it will be around like 25 by the time the day rocks around. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 3 hour and 45-minute drive from me mom's place.
Oh my god.
Hollywood.
So
You
she's
heading down
super
there,
central.
Felix?
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah, we're gonna meet up.
to California.
Cool.
If anyone didn't know in the chat, sorry, we are still watching the movie. We're on about 3.5 minutes. I am doing a meetup when I go to LA on the 2nd of November at 2 p.m. And you can just type it into Google, Spooky Astronauts Meetup LA, and it'll come up, the information.
Yeah, for some reason Emma thinks the West Coast is the place to be.
I actually don't. I would rather go to the other side, but it just happened like that. There's Vegas. I had to lure my boyfriend to America somehow.
Let's
You
go,
got
gang.
Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Atlantic City is the little stepchild of Vegas.
Yep. Back in the day.
Oh, Megan, are you having issues? Is that Megan?
Yeah.
Don't worry about leaving the call. Oh, Chibi's back.
I like how she's breathing heavy there in bed.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it back to the movie, though, actually. Hey, Chibi!
You know,
Okay,
I saw
so
this movie
Just
not
go
too
on
long
the
ago.
link for YouTube, right?
Yep, do
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
you want me to... I'll put the link in again for everybody who wants to
Okay.
catch up.
Thank you.
No problem. Oh, I will definitely come to New York. We're thinking Christmas one time, Nikita.
Hello, Amanda.
You gotta let me know because I'll go back to the East Coast to go to see you again.
Oh,
And Dean.
cool.
I like that shot through the doorway. Did you guys see that?
Not in
Yeah.
the wintertime.
I didn't
Too bad.
get... I normally write all my notes on my phone, but because I'm using it to stream, I have to write them on an old bill. Look how big my head.
Everything
that
comes
girl
back
right
to
there-
finances.
That girl right there
Let me
reminds
see
me
if
of
we can get
Patricia
it on
Arquette.
the TV.
What's going on?
Oh,
It's on YouTube and.
Yeah, just type in opera Dario and Gento.
It's by Anonymous.
What do I type in?
Yeah.
opera.
Don't
Dario
forget
and
headphones,
Argento.
though. Chibi,
Yeah, super sexy
Amanda.
opera.
What?
What's happening?
Sorry.
So
Can't get
sexy.
it on the TV because I don't have a laptop.
Only 17.
Guys, don't judge me. I'm drinking wine out of the bottle right now.
Go for it.
with no glass.
It's a single serving. I mean,
That's the only way to do it, isn't it?
Exactly.
Mm.
every bottle of wine's a single serving if you're committed enough.
You can only hear me? Oh, okay, sorry. Wait, I don't know why you can only hear me.
Oh, Wilson's got pizza. I can't eat pizza.
It was this or popcorn chicken. I wasn't about to eat no popcorn chicken live on YouTube, so.
Oh,
Making lots
That's
of
what we're
sound.
watching.
I'm trying to hear what the fuck is going on in this movie.
No, it wouldn't be fair because we've been talking about that video for like a while.
yeah.
It's a
And I
Jeffree
don't
Star
blame Bea
video.
for changing me. I'd put Chibi on instead of myself as well.
So it's opera, and then what else?
Anonymous.
Dario
Just,
Argento.
where do you want the? I can give you the link. I'll just jump in here real quick.
Well, no, because I'm putting it on my TV, so we're like.
Oh, okay. It's by Anonymous. That's the poster. Yeah.
Do you have a Roku?
Yeah.
No, that's not how you spell opera.
Just make sure you put in headphones though, so we don't hear the TV.
Oh, do you have headphones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have it? She asked a guy.
I might have to change this over to VLC because I can't hear at all.
Do this right now.
So my girlfriend's cat's got a hold of my AirPods case,
It's ERA.
and now I can't find it.
No,
So I'm
geez.
using.
I
That's why I'm
can't
using
hit it.
the.
Anonymous is said.
Mm-hmm. I could have changed this because I can only hear you guys and not the actual movie. 8:14.
Ooh, I love that.
Oh, that's
Literally
perfect.
watched this movie last
How
night.
beautiful are these shots?
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
I love this cinematography. I think it's awesome. All the gliding shots. Look at that, man. Where is this filmed? How beautiful is this?
Look at all those cult members sitting up.
I wish. I love the opera. I love this kind of stuff.
This is the spooky astronaut cult.
Hopefully, one day, guys. Reserve your seats.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
The Opera House is in Parma, Italy.
Oh.
Oh, okay, there you go. Well, I would hoped it was somewhere in Italy.
Yeah.
Thanks for that fact. Don't forget, guys, if you want to take your...
Atari. They're playing Atari on the TV.
If you want to take your video off and circulate as much as you want to let anyone else in,
Oh yeah.
don't forget about that. I don't know if Wilson and Dave, you heard, because there's only 4 people can fit on the screen at the same time. Everyone's kind of turning their camera on and off throughout it so other people can jump on.
Oh yeah.
Because we love Skype.
Nope. That's the trailer.
Cheapy. Oh, now there's too many people off. Oleg, jump on. I haven't seen you in a while. And Megan, I haven't seen your craft in a second.
I'm so confused.
Hey, love it. Perfect. Scottzilla. Yeah, I love that one. I'll regram that as soon as it works.
What was it? Here, someone can switch.
Oh, everyone else is faint.
Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna hang up for now.
They're monster trucks? Where?
On the movie.
Oh man. I like monster trucks.
I do too. They're big and
And
monstrous.
they're loud.
Yep.
I can hear you guys now on the live stream.
Wait, who said that? I'm scared.
Is that Oleg laughing? He has quite a deep laugh for a little tiny guy.
There was Megan.
Oleg, why don't you jump on camera? Oh, you're not gonna. There's still one more spot if anyone else wants to jump on camera. feel like I'm watching Unfriended, the first Patreon hangout. Watching opera on the laptop and commenting on the tablet. That's great.
Operas are scary. I feel like I'm going to be abducted.
Mel, I missed if you said if that was you. I keep seeking you out on every platform. I know before, it was from a long time ago, if you're still watching.
Again,
Sorry,
this
guys.
movie has
That was
I
my
love the
fault.
colours
I
in
did
this
fix
movie.
the issue with the mic. That was my
Okay.
problem. How beautiful are all these shots, like trailing through the halls. I don't
I
like
was
that transition
saying,
there,
yeah.
though. I don't
all
like
of that red. Dario's.
Oh yeah, I
vision
guess
of
it's like the
colour.
cherry blood. Yeah, I'll give you that. I just love this like theatrical stuff.
Oh, so do I.
I like Argento because of his filming, his style. He's very panoramic and very sweeping. He doesn't stick to a single like block shot. It's always gotta be something going on.
Yep. The camera's always moving. Beautiful.
They should say Jordan Peele is the new Argento, not the new
Oh boy.
whatchamacallit, Scorsese.
Did somebody call him the new Scorsese?
That was me, Dino.
Oh, Megan, you're back!
I know.
Yay!
I know it's not Scorsese, but he's not the new Hitchcock.
No. Hey, I'm digging Ari Aster way more than Jordan Peele, but everybody's got their own preference.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dana.
Thanks, Sean.
Midsummer was just fantastic.
Yes, it was.
Uh-oh. Woman screaming.
But she's screaming and running in reverse. I mean,
Get
Someone should tell her.
out of here!
Where did that come from? That was pretty random. This seems like a montage.
this is what happens when you cross a astronaut that is spooky.
So you're seeing, like, look how cool tone that is, and then compared to that
Yeah.
red, which is, I guess it's also like a cool tone red, which is, I guess maybe one of the things I like about Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Just
Look at
love-
this guy. He's got a hanky around his neck.
Are you doing an Australian accent? You can get
No.
the fuck out. You know there's 3
No.
Australians in this chat, right?
I'm
And
not.
we'll take you.
And not one of you has the same style accent.
Right.
Oh, guys, what timestamp are we at? Can someone tell?
Oh,
Because mine's
14:27.
14:27.
30.
28, 29,
32,
40.
33.
It doesn't work in the chat, guys, because it, oh no, Patrick, that would work for you.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
Because we're like a second behind. Yeah, it's fine.
It'll be a minute.
But it would be the same. For a moment, it looked like the girl in the film dropped her smartphone.
I love that Megan's doing arts and craft in the corner while we're
Yeah.
watching this movie.
Her channel is so good. I love her. I'm gonna get it wrong, Megan. 31 days of horrible crafts and scary stories. Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
That's right.
And even scarier stories.
And even scarier stories. If you guys want to check out a really cool craft channel, I love what she's doing. Did you say something?
Fantastic.
I dig in her. I'm not even a crafts person. I'm digging
Yeah.
her stuff.
I love just talking over, seeing her do the crafts.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing.
Well, what's her
Outside
channel
Georgie,
name?
Just call me Megan.
Just okay.
And it's Susan Akigla?
I forgot.
Or did she change it? I should know this.
Or what is it? Isn't it just call me Megan or something like that? Or
It's
just call me
Keebler.
Megan?
Hang on, I'll find the... She keeps trying to talk. I'll find your channel and I'll link it. If anyone wants to link their channels from Patreon in the chat, you will not be offended.
So, Type it in.
Oh, there you go.
Bravo.
Bravo! The opera has ended. That was fantastic, lady. You deserve to cry. I love her hat, whatever that is. Her bejeweled hat. It's fantastic, ain't it?
Bunch of bottle caps.
Yeah.
And what it looks like is one of those hats they put on when you go to the beautician and they pull their hair out so they can put highlights in.
Oh, yeah. From the 70s.
They still use them, ish.
Do they?
Yeah.
Ask Chibi. Whoa.
Mara.
That's aggressive.
Childish.
You're a star.
I think
Yeah, I
that
got all this hair
glass.
right here.
Really think so? Didn't you hear
I know what I'm talking about. See?
Wonderful.
Betty, my sincerest compliments.
I love you, Adam.
Sensational.
Meeks. If you're talking to me.
There'll be a first night party later on.
Thank
Adam,
you.
mate.
Betty,
What's
you
up,
were
mate?
magnificent.
Thank you, Maestro.
Will you be at the reception?
Yes.
The press will
How old is she? Does anyone know how old the lead is?
What about the accident with the lights?
No.
The shouting and the
She's
screaming.
got to be 85.
What shouting and
I don't
screaming?
know.
You didn't hear it?
I'm joking.
It came from one of the
She's
boxes.
a very
Betty.
right here.
Oh, Mark.
I don't know.
Mark, wasn't she great?
Uh-oh. the
I
guy's
know we've
trying
had
to
some trouble, but
make up.
you know, it's got nothing to do with Macbeth. The only bad luck
Chibi,
Macbeth
we
has got to do
are,
with
if
fame.
you're in the chat, we're
I know. My mother was a singer.
You better run along.
18.
People will be waiting for you.
70. Yep. Right on the dot. Fantastico. See, look at the blue colors. Yeah, I just, I love the.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And if you're not in the chat and you're watching on the YouTube chat,
I
it's
mean
10
it, I
seconds
mean it,
behind.
Betty. You were just fantastic. You were great. Oh, I just love Verdi's music. I really do. Oh, God, you were wonderful. Just wonderful.
Because colors emote mood.
Damn
So that's
director.
why
I
these
can't
movies
take
just
it
are so
anymore. It's
fantastic. Oh.
Oh, Dave's back.
Dave's back.
Julia,
Jinx.
Omiko.
you work here in the theater?
No.
Excuse me.
I was like dubbing. No. Excuse me.
Ah, you're a fan of mine.
Fantastic.
Yes.
The first.
Fantastical.
First what?
Congratulations. You were
Thank you.
wonderful. Do you want an autograph?
Excuse
Oh,
me, madam.
yeah.
This is for you.
I'd like
Oh,
that.
guys.
Thank
Thank you in the chat. We've got 64
Excuse
people
me.
in there and 65 thumbs up. How is that
What
even
name?
possible? Thank you so much.
Alan.
I love you guys. You're the best.
Very cool.
It's such a nice community.
People
I had
have
no-
come in and left
Are you a foreigner?
and come back.
I'm telling you guys,
Everything is ready.
you don't have to join the
They're all
Patreon, but the
waiting.
Patreon is
Okay.
the shit.
So you are a policeman, not a
Anyone
farmer.
here will tell you.
Can't a policeman be a fan?
Yeah.
It's just.
It's a universe.
Well, I mean,
As
I'm
long
not
as you're
expert
not
on
talking
opera.
about
Spooky
Shane Dawson,
universe.
it's fine.
Is shit.
Yeah.
Dang.
I don't even.
The
I
shit.
didn't even know what a St. John's
The
was.
shit.
I hear you, Felix.
Yes?
If I didn't have kids, I would.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
What are the
Someone was like
autograph.
Shane Dawson. I thought.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that,
they were
Wilson.
sick or something.
Technical
Oh, maybe because of the
difficulties.
accident with the light.
Everything's
Yeah, I
breaking.
came down with Shane Dawson over the weekend.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
pretty weird.
Got a real bad case
Oh,
of
leave
Shane
your
Dawson.
costume there, Mark.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking? I'm like turning the movie up, and then all of a sudden I
Came
go
right out of
back.
I don't want to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Come on, can we get back on topic, please?
Sure.
Have you seen this guy's haircut in the movie? That is like so 80s.
His haircut,
So you think it'd be okay?
the bowl cut.
Right, on screen.
Even if I'm only this
That's not
big?
even
That
80s.
Big feather.
What'd you say?
Feather.
Well, that's an
Did
80s
you say it's
too.
big feather?
Yeah.
We need. This is when we need Chibi. She's a hairdresser, by the way.
That's an 80s do in
really
the
like
US. Emma.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love it.
Stop with the Australian accent. It's fucking awful. You sound like ye old
It's not
English.
an Australian accent.
It's
What were you
British.
doing just a second ago?
I'm just talking. It's a Cleveland accent.
What was the thing you said before that was like really funny? I pulled you up on. I can't remember what it was.
Struck by the curse.
You were talking about something, and then I was like, "What did you just say to me?" I can't. It was a couple weeks ago. It was really funny.
Little snake.
Oh, I remember that. That one
Suddenly
thing
feel
that
a
you
sting
said that
there.
one time.
How long have I known you? Like 5 years? Yes. What is this? Is it sequins or Diamantes? Diamante. I don't think I've ever said that word out loud.
Slime, acid, poison.
What the hell are they doing?
So,
Is that booze or perfume?
Chibi said she can confirm.
Oh, I don't think that helps me. Diamantes. Diamantos. In between. Oh, shit, I just look away from the screen and someone's dying. Oh, they're faking.
Yeah, he was pretending he was having a panic attack. What an a-hole.
Chakova would bathe in that stuff.
Sorry. Oh, look at that setup. Look at that media room. Man, I'd love that.
That's the helmet the hat they had on the Keymaster or the Gatekeeper in Ghostbusters. Rick Moranis.
Really?
What is this, like, Evil Dead type POV?
Yeah, follow me with the camera.
And the glove, the black glove. I want to, like, make a reference to other 31 Days of Horror, but I'm not sure. I don't want to ruin the magic, but to you guys in the chat, I've already, like, watched a lot because I'm going away next Wednesday, so I want to, like, relate this to another movie, but I realized we haven't gone through it yet.
Oh, God. Well, look at her on her Tempur-Pedic bed.
Oh, my God. How high is that headboard? That's ridiculous.
She's got a lot of bed space for her, man. Oh, boy.
There's a lot of crossfades, which I'm not a huge fan of, when it's, like... Because crossfades are meant to represent... Oh, God. Nipples. Crossfades are meant to represent, you know, time, the changing of time, the transition of time. And so when it's crossfading into itself, it's just a bit annoying. They don't need it. Ooh.
Who's cracking up? Felix,
Oh, booby. How old are you, Felix? Jesus.
I got a Brazilian.
Just the way he said it, you never know where it is. Oh, nipples.
Oh, don't do it.
It was the delivery. You're a great comedian.
Chibi, you probably could sync up, if you don't know where you're at, you could probably sync up Felix laughing with the nipple being shown.
Use the rope in the library.
2412, Chibi.
Thank you.
As I said it.
I've switched over to VLC, so I can't say VLC. Am I saying that right? What is the world?
Yeah,
VLC.
VLC.
Yeah, VLC.
Yeah, VLC.
It's an ancient program. It still works.
Girlfriend needs to wax a bikini area. I did not see that.
Oh, yeah.
She looked fine by me.
Shine up that knife. Jeez.
So is this person obsessed with her or her headwear?
Headwear.
Always. Oh my god, I love the ravens. What is the difference between a raven and a crow? Just size?
Yeah, ravens are much bigger.
Good question.
Yep.
Eyes.
Oh, ravens say nevermore, and crows say...
And what do crows say?
Always.
No one
There
knows.
you go.
It's like, what does the fox say?
Ka. Ka. Qua. I live in Crow City, actually. So you always hear crows in the background.
Crows are dumber, like the dumber versions of ravens.
Crows are smart. They're like one of the smartest animals. I think ravens are smarter, but they're so smart. Once Gromit tried to get one, and now they're always looking at him sideways. All of them. Crows say, check the bullets in the gun. Oh, that was really bad. I can't believe I read that out. Fuck. Patrick! Sorry, you guys are missing Patrick and Bea are up here, yeah, I guess up there, technically. And they're both German. No relation. Both have black and white pictures. Actually, really weird now I think about it. But Bea's been one of my patrons for years. And Patrick has just been on over the last year. Both amazing people. actually have another German patron as well, but he's not here today.
So
They're
he's not amazing?
multicultural.
What? Multicultural. Well, I mean, we've got Daniel from Brazil. I think that's pretty neat.
So how many continents are you currently touching?
I need to get a cork. I was trying to find the perfect cork board so we can do little pins in it. But I assume we've got like at least, I would say 6 maybe?
Don't
You
put
got
pins
Australia?
in the corkboard.
Are we doing countries or continents?
Australia, North America, South America, Europe.
I would rather do countries.
Oh, you're...
Because then I can do like Scotland, Switzerland.
Wales?
No Wales. Hannah was from Wales, but that was years ago. I don't think Hannah's from. Oh, was Hannah from us? I think so. I've got a lot of people. Oh, there's Daniel. Oh, that's okay, Daniel. Oh my god.
That makes just like making crafts in the corner.
I know. Just making a spider?
That's my favorite. Spiders.
Cool.
Yeah.
Should have been making a raven, but...
Crows put the word out on Grommet. Yeah, definitely. Ham, Kachif. I cannot say your name properly, but, hi, Seb! I didn't even see you here. Seb? We got Seb from Canada? Well, we got a couple from Canada. I'm gonna add you guys, Daniel and Seb, as moderators.
Yes.
Crows and ravens?
Yeah.
Have a better hairdo?
Well, I can hear some crowing in my ear. I don't know how you guys are
Crows are still sporting like the 80s, like, and, ravens are, yeah. Oh, what's going on
hair again?
No!
Us bald people like talking about hair. You don't have it.
G. Megan. I don't know how to say your name on here, but my Spanish friend, you need to cool it. We were talking about you before in the Patreon earlier in the week, and your comment to Patrick. We all talk, don't worry. I was saying you're one of my cool Spanish friends. Because they were asking what the tea meant, because you said something about a comment about the tea. Oh, bye, Timothy. Thanks for coming. I hope you like the Joker. Oh, bye, Adam. Thanks for coming. They just got naked, guys. Why are people leaving?
It sort of is. I've got a rich uncle.
That movie is
His
so
place,
overhyped.
He's stinking rich.
Ridiculous.
He use it whenever I need it.
Alright, Felix.
Congrats, you're the only one in the room who thinks so, but that's fine.
All right, I've got Rose.
Man, that's
like
a
I said,
big
it
crew.
went in.
This is when I turn the movie up on the down.
Because I'm not a big Joaquin Phoenix fan, so I think that.
You
plays a
hated
big
it before
part
you
of
even went and
too.
saw it. You know it.
No, I don't hate it. Man, I just think it's not bad, but it's not like super great like everybody says it is. I think it's.
Some people
it's
are
worth
mad
a
about
watch.
it. 'Cause, like, I don't know. Apparently, in some place, like, I guess we shouldn't talk about this now, but apparently in some comics, like, the Joker never kills anyone, but it's like it's all up to interpretation.
Yeah, and it's how many years later?
Comic.
Like it's just it's a different version. You know, people are mad because of several reasons, but it seems like a personal problem to me. That's what I say when people don't agree with me.
I think it's worth a watch once. I'm not gonna say it's like there's certain movies I'm like, oh, if you don't have to watch it, don't ever.
The thing that I agree with and I can see is that like it starts to get weird in the middle. Like it's really good at the beginning and then it gets weird in the middle and it's amazing at the end.
Guys, this is the moment. Okay, can I just say something really quick? Sorry to interrupt the Joker talk.
Oh, this is the best part.
This bit he put in the movie because it was actually a joke that he hated. Argento hated when people used to look away during scary parts in his films. So he joked that he would put pins underneath their eyes so they couldn't look away.
Yep.
And that's where the idea of this movie came from. And then
You
there you go, guys. There's the
that
shots from the start of 31 Days of Horror.
You didn't know this is the original form of microblading.
Of what?
This is the original form of microblading.
Betty!
Do you even know what microblading is?
Are you feeling okay?
Eyebrow.
Microblading is like your skin, not your eyebrows. I can't hear you. Oh, you turned your, you muted yourself, bro.
What the hell's going on?
He's like, what kind of kink is this?
Oh yeah. Okay. What did you do to your eyebrow? I thought you had them. Did you have them tattooed or?
It's called like they call it different things. Feathering, but microblading is making little microdermabrasions on your skin so that the collagen goes down. I like how we're talking about this while like the depth. I mean, yeah, technically it would be microblading.
Go Botox.
I can't hear you. Someone's dying literally, and you're trying to talk about
Turn your volume down.
Bye, Nikita. So I'm screaming over it because it's loud. How is the 80s music? Is that in the original or is this just the dub? This is like AC/DC. What do you call this?
It's not true, you're rigid.
This is like a fucked up version of Phantom of the Opera.
Yep.
That's what I.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, guys, I'm a genius. And you're like, yes.
You
Yeah.
are a genius.
I can't believe it's only... How long is it into this film? Like 33 minutes?
33:23.
And it's got... It's a really long movie. It's still got an hour and like 15 minutes, 13 minutes left.
Oh, the girl walking in the rain. A little bit of Suspiria here.
Yeah, no, definitely. At least it's not Tarantino for poor Felix over here who doesn't like feet.
Ooh, in the phone booth. Baby.
So please help me. I talked to my friend. She said she's willing to do it for you. You gotta tell them how your feet got so tan.
There's been a murder. At 66
I'm gonna try the thing where you said.
My feet are always out the window. But how are you driving?
With my hands. Oh, look at the little spooky
Chibi, can you show what you're drinking?
It's like a wicked cheap wine.
Wicked
Okay.
cheap.
Wicked
Oh.
cheap kid. It's a
Cute.
pasta. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Look what success has done
It's
to
really
you.
good.
Have you ever tried
I'm
menage
gonna
a
call it.
trois
I
or
want to read the review.
there's menage a trois and
Have I tried a
Seven
menage a
Deadly
trois?
Sins.
I don't think that we're
It's
talking
wine.
about this on camera tonight. I think
What
it's probably
the
the wrong.
heck?
Especially, you
Have you
choose
ever
the
been
one
to
when
an
we're
orgy?
live to talk about this.
What I miss?
So I'm asking about wine and the dirty birds,
Have you ever tried a
crows,
menage a
and
trois?
the crows, because ravens are not dirty birds.
Whoa,
crows are talking
what are you
about-
on?
How bad was it?
Okay,
What's
but
the
I heard
happening?
menage a trois. What does wine got to do with menage a trois?
Yeah,
It's a
thank
brand.
you, Wilson.
It's a brand of wine.
Sure,
Yeah, it
sure.
is.
Yeah.
Scott's back.
Wine,
Trouble in
yeah.
life.
I like how Dino just dips out when you start talking about menage a trois.
It's a mix of all different kinds of wines.
What was that, Oleg?
Three-
They have like
Well,
different,
you know, you use
like they have
soprano
like
wines
different
for,
blends or whatever.
Whoring around?
I went anyway.
Has Jimmy tried Goon?
Oh
It's
yeah,
all
have you
about
guys? Do you guys
mixing
know what
fluids
goon
together.
is?
What?
Yeah, it's
Their
Goon
faces.
is a fighter in
going on
hockey.
stage to improve the voice.
Their faces.
I'm saying.
It's an Australian thing. It's cheap
Oh,
wine
God.
out of like the cast, like out of a box. It's called we call it goon.
Oh yeah, I don't ever drink box.
And we have this thing that's called Goon of Fortune, where you,
I was just
where
about
you
to
like
mention.
peg it to the clothesline,
Yeah.
Anyway,
and you I wish I was making
They
this
all
up. I
stand
wish.
around the clothesline and spin it, and whoever it lands on has to scalp.
True.
It's a true thing. Welcome to
guys
Australia.
forgot
That's why we're so fucked up.
A box of wine and a bag of Lay's.
Yeah. They drink. Yeah, they drink out of shoes.
You have to talk about
Why? Why do you? That sounds gross.
Oh, what a
Well,
clothesline
some people
is.
like it.
Because they're
Oh, do you guys not
Australian.
have? Dean just explained to me that you guys don't even have
It's
clotheslines.
Yeah, we do.
Hoists. What's with the hoist? Dean's trying to explain to me what it is.
Hill hoist.
Oh. Oh, the four. Come say this. Do you want to? Dean's going to explain something to you. Sorry, throughout the movie.
All right.
So there's a so there's a thing with Australia where we have Hills hoist, which is an Australian invention. Some people might have them, but it's a big pole with 4 other poles coming out of the top of it with a clothesline and sort of spins around. I know Google it, but that's what people add goon bags to do Goon of Fortune.
I don't even know how to draw that.
Yeah, so it's like a big pole and it's got 4 poles coming out of it.
Looks like
at the
something
top.
from Midsummer.
Yep.
The way I drew it.
What the?
So
I thought they'd know what that was.
no, so
no,
yeah,
that's why in the movies you just see them pegging it like that.
exactly, because it's an Australian invention.
The web looks.
Ooh.
So yeah, they wouldn't even know what you're talking about with that.
Oh, wow. When we're talking about
Thanks,
spinning it,
Dean.
they must
Yeah.
be so confused. They're
Exactly.
like, okay, Australian spinner. Yeah, okay, cool. Wow, there you go. I did not know that.
Awesome, Megan.
We.
Umbrella clothesline. Is that what it's called over there?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
at
I'm trying to draw it.
I actually had one before.
3 right now.
Oh, okay. I don't know why Dean all of a sudden knew that random fact though, because he's not.
38-16.
Because he's a genius.
He's like
Oh,
listening
yeah.
in the other room, so I'm not gonna say too much.
No, I heard.
Like, that's the clothes. This is an old bill. Oh my god, it has my dress on it.
Oops. Yes.
Hills hoist. Here we go.
Is that a new tattoo?
Is that my tattoo? What?
Yeah.
Is it a new tattoo?
What? Where? Yeah. Do I do the hoist on my hand? The clothesline?
Yes.
Mm. Oh.
There you go. Yeah, new tattoo.
It looks like an arrow.
Yeah.
Make sure you
It
lock
looks
all
like
the
the
windows.
Michael Myers
Don't look around
thorn.
in the street.
Okay, Dean, we need to stop showing people clotheslines on the chat now. Like, it's getting too much. I love you.
Well, he's showing us his favorite scene from Halloween.
When guys know one thing, I swear to God.
Mm.
There is someone
Hey,
out there.
hey.
Okay, Peep, this is the Peep.
A woman.
Someone's
Who's
happening.
there?
Hey, where
Who
are we
are
at?
you?
Love that peephole.
think I
Look at that.
I'm one of your
30,
39.
Who was that man?
37.
Was he looking for me?
Yep.
No. It's nothing. I told you.
Oh,
Nothing.
she just thrusted her hip at it. Nothing.
Nothing.
Take that.
Who do you think she is?
Our neighbor, like she said.
So, that movie that I told you about, Littlest
Emma is my dad, confirmed. What? Why am I your dad?
Emma is my dad.
Why am I your dad? That's so weird. People call me mum sometimes, and that's even weirder. I'm 14, guys. I swear it.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, I wish I was 14.
Also, I don't know how, never know how to say this person's name, but I'm gonna put it in the chat. I love you.
Which one, Matthew? Sandy?
Antonis. Aaron.
Aaron? Sam?
Yes, Aaron, we started a while back. We're about at 40 minutes, just over.
57.
Whoa, that fucking epic music, hey?
She needs to put
Somehow
well
I'm
on.
against. So let me just go forwards a
Or
little
maybe
bit.
not.
Oh, isn't that beautiful, that music?
It is. I need this soundtrack.
This
now.
is
Jeez.
this is really reminding me of Phantom of the Opera.
The music is really good.
It's beautiful, and it's so soft with like.
I'm gonna actually like
jigs.
sit down and like actually watch this movie.
I know. I feel like I'm not doing it justice.
I feel like it's actually really good.
I watched it last month, and I didn't even realize I watched it until we started watching this. I was like, that
Okay.
sounds
Did you like
familiar.
it?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I watch
I'm trying to take this off my hand.
Argento movie about once a month.
Was it?
It should be like a requirement,
that?
right?
I think so. Your skin dry, Emma?
I'm trying to get my tattoo off.
Oh.
I've got to film a
Trying
video
to
after
get
this,
rid of
and I
my
don't want people to know what order
psoriasis.
I'm in.
Is that you, Mark?
I mean, I would usually never start a movie like 30 minutes into the movie, but only for you guys would I. I don't really know what's happening.
It's like
So,
sacrifice, hey?
see that? You see that girl on the bed? She
Oh my
didn't pay a
God.
blood sacrifice
Why did I sing that
to our
alone?
leader.
I
So
should have.
She's
gonna
like, yeah.
die.
She's just being terrorized by a stalker, is pretty much all you have to know.
Is she like trapped there?
Is she what?
Why?
Is she
Why?
trapped there? Like, can she leave?
No.
That's just- I mean,
She
it's
just
not
has to
like she
perform.
can't leave. I mean, there's the stalker right there.
It's fine. I'll watch it again.
I mean,
Thanks for coming, Vicky.
It's very.
Don't cry. Stormy reception for Macbeth. Brilliant debut by young singer who at the
nightmare.
last moment
I haven't watched
substituted
Midsummer,
Mara
Bea.
Chikova. Revolutionary but crazy
Oh,
set.
Felix. Well,
Doubts
actually, I
regarding
don't
the
know how you
direction.
would feel about it.
Advice to the director. Go back to horror films, forget opera.
I'm waiting for the director's
Ha!
cut.
They're
My
pulling
uncle
you to
get the director's
pieces.
cut.
There you go.
At least it's only on paper.
My uncle
And
does
she, a
have the
total
director's
unknown,
cut.
gets nothing
Yeah.
but
Your uncle
praise.
does, so I can't-
Well,
I
she
got
was
the
very
director's
good.
cut.
Last time, when they
Okay.
lauded Cecilia Gazdia and blasted your direction of Rigoletto, you were very pissed off. But
What
not
did you
this
think of
time.
Hereditary?
How
Felix?
come?
I did not like it.
Okay.
You want
well,
to
this
take
is a
the
totally
girl to
different
bed,
type of
don't you?
film, so.
Listen, to
asleep
be
3
here with
times
you
watching
this
Hereditary.
evening, I took 2
some people think
flights
it's
and
boring.
turned down a
I love
fashion
it,
show.
It's slow, I guess, for some people.
Well, like I watched, what is it, A Ghost Story, and I love that from beginning to end.
Fragments of the
Slow
same
burn
feathers,
doesn't bother me, it's just
mixed with traces of blood, were found on a carpet in Stefano Brini's apartment.
nothing I can say bad about that movie.
Who was he? Your...
And
Stage
so
manager.
slow burns don't bother me. It's just
Ah, yes.
Hereditary just
Stage
did not.
manager.
It didn't.
Killed, or rather,
board with me.
Part of the reason
butchered
I love,
last night, between
Oh, it's
1
her. She's
and 2 o'clock. Who saw him last?
in the
No,
back.
that's a dude with blonde hair.
In the
Yeah,
back.
in the,
Look, did you see her walk
Well,
in?
there was a first night party.
Yes.
What's that called? A leisure suit? What is that?
Did he leave alone?
Oh, no,
I really don't
What's
know.
the
I wasn't
jumpsuit?
there.
Sweatsuit?
I see.
Yeah.
Then who did go to the
Or
party?
as they call it.
The Jew?
Yes, I
Britannia,
did.
And what time did
it's
he leave?
I think
trainer
he left
suit.
with Betty,
There you
our
go.
singer.
That's what I was trying to.
Is Betty here?
No, but she will
You're
be
gonna start
soon.
back
To
there. Must be
rehearse,
a
so there's
legal
nothing else.
issue.
I'm sorry, I'm not finished yet.
It just can't be.
You're Maurizio, right?
Hey, Chibi, you have
The one
a,
responsible for the
scar on your
Ravens.
arm.
Yes.
How many were
Yeah, I
killed?
have 3. This one's name is
Inspector,
Earl because it's
I think I
Earl
know who
Grey
killed the
tea.
Ravens.
Who?
Mara Chikova, she hated them.
No.
I love the way you guys
Maurizio,
say
what are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous.
The Ravens are very vindictive. They don't forget. They remember for years and years, and at the right moment, zap.
Well, this production of Macbeth has been hit by so
How do you
much
say
bad
Earl?
luck and so many
Oh,
coincidences.
right.
Earl?
It staggers the imagination.
Earl?
I don't want you to
Earl?
think
Earl Grey.
I'm a superstitious type.
Earl
But it's
Grey.
Macbeth
Earl
that
Grey.
brings
Earl
bad
Grey.
luck.
It's like a gross
Everyone
name,
knows
but
that. I could tell you about dozens
my
of
favorite kind of
strange
tea.
incidents.
What-
A lot
what
of
did you
people
do after
seriously
drinking all that tequila?
believe
I
the
Earl
opera
Greyed all
to
night.
be cursed.
Okay.
I've seen
And
a lot
then,
of your
then in
movies.
the morning, I had some Shane Dawson.
Yes, you're really an expert in this
Yeah.
field.
Oh, I had the same-
I'd be very interested to know your
I
opinion.
had the Shane
They want
Dawson.
me
It's unwise to use movies as a guide for reality, don't you, Inspector?
Depends what you mean by reality.
Excuse me,
I
but
don't
I've got to fix this dress.
Oh,
The
have
next
fun,
performance is the
Seth.
day after
Bye.
tomorrow, and I've only
Thanks
got
for
2
hanging
hands.
out.
Even
Hope I
10
keep was
hands,
good.
the costumes would still be a pile of shit.
What? Huh!
We are at...
All right, Mr. What's happening on our fancy pants
46
whimsical
minutes.
director here, who thinks Verdi was a twit and Shakespeare a total
And
asshole?
counting.
I'll fix the dress, all right, but not for you, Mr. Freaked Out Director, for Giuseppe Verdi.
Oh man, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta hear their real voices and watch it dubbed.
Yeah.
All this turns you on,
I
doesn't
just
it?
watched
What are you
Train to
talking
Busan last
You're a
night.
sadist.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
really?
great film.
Everyone I know who knows you says the
Sad,
same thing.
sad
That must be
too.
very
So
boring,
sad.
huh?
It's almost
Yeah.
like annoyingly sad though. It's like trying to like, they're like, be sad.
Yeah,
Well,
isn't
made
it
me
in the
cry
culture
when I
though?
watched the
But-
first one.
Yeah.
Like when the girl is like screaming and crying, I'm like, oh my god, no, I can't take it. The little girl.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it that they're gonna make an anime out of it too, but I don't know if that's true.
Julia? Oh, just the person I wanted to see.
Wouldn't
What's
doubt
happened
it.
to my costume?
Is
Look
there
at this
a prequel
mess.
Anime?
Someone tore it apart. Who could have done it? I don't know.
Yeah,
Someone who
something
doesn't
like
like
that.
the
It's like
opera or that
something
asshole Mark's version
I
of it
remember
this
hearing
time.
something else about it.
To my costume. Look at
Yeah,
this
it's
mess.
out there, I think.
Someone tore it apart. Who could have done it? I don't know. Someone who doesn't like the opera or that asshole Mark's version of it. This time our director OD'd on weird. He doesn't like the movies.
Look at this lady's
There,
hair,
when you come
man.
up with
It's all
something
combed to the
original,
front.
everyone congratulates you. Oh.
The wind's blowing from the back.
There's some eyebrows.
That's a 80s.
Oh, God,
that's
what a mess.
serious 80s
Somehow it's
haircut.
got to be
That's a
mended, and since
70s
they didn't call in the dressmaker, it's up to me.
That's
I'm sorry, you'll
80s
have to
with
try
the
it on again
blazer,
once I
and
finish.
The other one is a
Mhm.
70s.
Yes. I think they were ahead of
Hey,
their
we're
time
lucky, though.
here.
Most of this
Dario.
junk jewelry's
so.
still intact.
When did
Listen,
Yeah.
Julia, I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
This came out in 97.
Oh wow. No, it didn't. Are you lying?
Of course he's lying.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Say it with enough conviction and they shall believe you.
You're a jerk.
What a beautiful. 1987.
If someone's playing really, really loud,
Yeah, I must see you. I'm frantic.
No.
My phone hasn't stopped ringing.
I always play
I
really,
have-
really loud, but I
Everybody.
don't hear nothing.
Rome, Vienna,
I actually have
Paris.
mine on mute.
someone
That's
is, it says
wonderful.
someone's really
I
loud.
have to talk to
headphones
you
on, so
about
it's impossible
something,
for you guys to hear.
something really serious. There's a
Unless it's
maniac
coming
who's
through
after
into
me.
my
I
mind.
need your advice on what to do.
I'll give it to you now,
I can't hear the movie.
Go to the police.
Yeah.
I'm in
put mine
I don't
terrible
know,
trouble.
because I'll probably
and
get
I
a
don't know what
copyright
to do.
strike if so.
Yeah, I must see you. I must.
Yeah, all right.
Well,
I'll
Anonymous
come by
can't.
this evening.
Anonymous can't copyright claim
What
this.
have you done?
Yeah, true, but YouTube can.
Yeah,
But yeah, you're right. If they haven't been copyrighted, we might be fine.
Yeah.
I'm muting it and I can't hear.
Yeah, I've had mine. I've had subtitles on the whole
I
time.
don't know. Weird. Sorry guys if that is loud. It might be just actually picking up this from that, which is so weird.
Yeah, Emma, I just
Me?
switched
What?
and listened, and you can hear it just as
Weird.
loud as
It's
you.
playing it on the TV.
OBS, is it capturing your
They can't hear
Oh,
it.
audio from your desktop?
maybe.
No.
Because it was loud.
I'm watching on here.
Wait, oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god, I've lost the movie. Oh no, I've lost the
No, but
movie.
I'm on like the Skype.
Well, you can't hear it anymore because I'm not playing it.
You stopped playing it?
Yeah, because if I stop my VLC too many times, if I pause it, it fucks up
Yeah.
and I have to reopen it.
Uh,
So can someone tell me whereabouts we are?
we are at 50:07.
Sorry guys, so many technical issues with this thing. So what happens? 50:07.
Yeah, we are now at 50:20.
Yeah, and you cannot hear it no longer.
Yeah, okay, it is probably mine then, guys. Do you guys want it? You said it was helpful, some of you.
Don't know. Maybe whoever ripped up the dress dropped
I mean, it's
whoever
the dubbed version,
Hang on,
and it's
everyone's saying 49.
online.
No one's saying 50. Everyone's
Yeah.
saying 49.
If it's public domain, can it be copyrighted?
It's not public domain. It's only from the 80s.
But they do these versions, these dub versions, and it's kind of
Oh, we'll see what happens with the strike.
Okay to
I won't be
play.
back free for a month anyway, so.
Tis you.
Oh,
Come here,
jeez.
look.
I want to know so much about Oleg, but I want to know nothing
Look
at
what
the
I
same
found.
time.
It's gold. I never saw
I just want to
Oleg.
accept.
Okay, guys, I'm at.
I just want to
No, I never saw it
I
before.
hate that it doesn't show where about. It only shows how long I've got to go. It doesn't show.
51-15.
I'm just gonna say where I am.
Yep. My collar ripped up
51-15. Wow.
Alex.
Sorry, I'm trying to skip
5115.
through.
The chat.
Wait,
I got 51:10
It is in here.
right now, guys. Sorry if I skipped it.
Okay, yeah, we're at
Where is it?
51-29. 30. Yeah.
What happened?
This is a long, drawn out.
Gotta be
You know.
in here
Okay,
because
so I'm at
I saw it in
51:26,
the drawer.
51:27, 51:28. If anyone wants to catch up, that is listening to mine. I can turn it off.
Hey, listen. You keep on looking here. I'll check the ironing room.
I have a giant bag of chocolate.
Ooh. Sounds good to
I
me.
ate 2 already.
Oh, yeah.
It is probably just listening through my.
Yo, I'm interested in what kind of chocolate you eating.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So me and Alex, when we went to go see the Joker, not the Joker.
Sorry, Felix.
Alex and I
My videos
just bought like a bag of candy and just dumped it in my purse. But then we didn't eat it because my friend that we went with like packed a bunch of snacks too. So it was just like Snickers, Twix, Milky Way, like all that stuff.
It's a potpourri.
Okay, my video is
Yeah,
frozen. You guys can tell me
it's like
my
a bag
video.
of Halloween candy.
It's a potpourri.
You guys didn't tell me my video went
cornucopia of
frozen.
candy.
No.
You didn't go
So-
frozen. You just.
There's a date.
Oh, hey, your video went frozen.
Okay, I need to fix this. Oh my God.
Oh, like,
It's behind
what
Oleg.
the-
Who's that?
Oh, it's an
Oleg is
anniversary,
awesome.
I guess.
Oh,
I
Oleg
agree.
he don't have a. Do you have a channel?
Oh, like
Or are you
this
just a
channel.
patron?
Where have
Okay.
you gone?
I told you.
Man.
He or I don't know if it is.
Oh my God.
What it is?
Yeah.
But it should make like a little short film thing. That'd be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, why is this? It's not working anymore. It's just frozen. Okay, I gotta jump out of the car for 1 second.
Oh no.
Goodbye.
Here.
Pardon is sweet
Is
sorrow.
this what you want? Is
You're
this
back.
what you want?
Oh, more pins by the eyes. Ay.
Have it.
She looks like Rizzo from
Like our
Greece.
Oh no, never mind.
She does.
Your
Is
car
the woman
what?
with the around right now for you guys?
Say that again.
Ah, you bastard!
Is the woman what?
I'm just trying to make sure that like I'm on the same page as you guys.
There's a
Like
dude.
what's happening? At least like sort of.
Some girl just hit a dude with an iron.
Okay, yeah. So pretty much in the same place.
She just tore off that black velvet mask. I love it.
I wish I could watch this.
Okay, you guys are like 3 seconds away from me. It's ahead of me. That's good enough.
What's going on, Emma? It froze up on you?
Yeah, my webcam went back in without being frozen. It's just frozen.
broke out of the rope. Good for you. Get those pins.
Is this an early, like, torture porn movie?
Bless you.
Yeah, it looks a bit that way, don't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
You good, Chibi?
Oh,
You
there
good?
you go.
Am I good?
It was me breathing heavily.
No, she sneezed. I think she caught the Shane Dawson.
Why are these cars so tiny?
Because they're European.
Yeah.
Wacky.
If you go over to Europe, the cars aren't that big because they're not like American. They don't need freaking canyonero,
Everything's
2 lanes
bigger in
wide.
America. You know this.
Yes.
I wasn't American until I walked into the bathroom, and then I became a European. Oh!
Where's
So
Megan to enjoy
bad.
all these dad jokes?
Go with me?
Oh, she left. Oh.
Yep.
Oh boy. She got to clean the glue off of her hands.
Yeah.
From her arts and crafts.
Yeah, Germany, they don't have very wide streets in the villages.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me?
But if you ever want to go to
I gotta
a good
call you
party,
guys
go
back
to
in a
Germany.
sec.
It was worse than anything I could ever have imagined. My gut wanted to forget, cancel it from my mind.
They're very narrow. Like,
See anything.
a lot of the villages are still being, they're never, like, widened streets or nothing. So they still have real narrow streets.
I understand what you're saying. Listen, I'm going to help you. This was Richard. And I promise we'll do everything we can to catch this man. But I need your collaboration.
You got it.
We don't get glasses. We just split the bottle, and because we're really fast.
Yeah, why dirty a glass? I mean, come on.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We're just like
Jesus Christ.
Chibi is extra.
He never lets me see his face.
I'm extra? Yeah, I am. It's 100% true. Everybody says that.
My girlfriend tells me that I'm extra, so.
You're extra too. Yeah, 100%. I noticed that like the first day I was on chat that you were extra.
Oh, please.
With all of like your exclamation points and like the capitals.
You're back on.
Leave me alone. I'm afraid.
You were
There
back
you
on
go,
the stream.
I see her.
No, I've been here the whole
Disappeared
time.
again.
No,
I can't get my webcam is just frozen no matter what. No matter what I add it in as, it's frozen.
It's okay. They know you're there. Pop up a picture of your face.
No, it's not really.
So I'm going to I'm gonna be in Seattle on my layover on my way back to
Okay,
Alaska.
I'm gonna leave for a sec.
With Emma, and I'm there for like a 4-hour layover. And I told my girlfriend, I said, I'm leaving the airport and I'm gonna go to the original Starbucks. That's like a 20-minute walk down the road.
It's probably so busy there though.
Yes, he did.
It's not too bad. It's in Pike's Place. It's not too bad. But
Yeah,
I just like getting my.
She like visited Seattle once and then she was like, I'm gonna move here. She did it.
It's a nice city.
Yeah, I've never been there actually, but I'd like to go.
How far are you from Seattle, Felix? About an hour?
3-hour plane ride.
Oh, 3. Okay.
I always feel like Alaska's like 100 million years away from everything.
It took me 4.5 days to drive from Anchorage to Stamford, Connecticut.
Just give me a minute and I'll be
Oh, it's not bad.
It's 3,000 miles.
A little. No.
Is it snowing there already?
I will, thank you.
On the mountains, it's not snowing in Anchorage proper. If you pay attention, I usually on the chat I'll post a picture a day for Megan because she likes looking at the mountains. And you can see the
I saw
what
that
they
the other
look
day.
like.
So pretty.
That's what I see when I pull out of my front yard.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
awesome.
how it is in California too. But the mountains it's really sad because they used to all be green and now they're all brown.
Or black.
Yeah, right. It's like really sad, but it's cool. Like, because in Massachusetts there's nothing like that. So when I went to California, it looked like the background of like a screensaver or something. It was so cool.
Yep. Where'd you go?
No.
I just went to LA. It wasn't
Saw
like
that too.
actually a huge fan of it, but next time I go, I think I want to go to Northern California.
That's the place to go.
Yeah.
You either go to San Diego, or Northern California. LA sucks.
Yeah, exactly. That's what everyone tells me. I'm like, well.
Did you see B ask how long it would take on skateboard, Felix?
On skateboard, it would take 14 days and... Let me see, hold on.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
Oh, 14 days, 13 hours, 27 minutes, and 32 seconds. Give or take.
But I know it's her. Is that you, Mira?
Now, if you want to go on scooter, I mean, that's you can go faster on a scooter.
Do any of you guys play video games?
Yeah.
What kind of video games?
No.
Wilson is like the
Poster
video
in the
game
background there, yeah.
It's called Hollow Knight. If you guys have a Switch, you should try it. It's so good.
I got a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
What's it called? Hollow Knight?
But none of them are
Yes.
Switch.
The police are keeping an eye on him.
The officer downstairs in the hall.
I don't know. It's really good. I can't stop like looking at her playing it. It's so pretty.
Did you try re-adding your camera?
He's in the living room.
Who's in the living room? You're not making sense.
Can't hear you now.
San Diego for life. That's right, Ben. San Diego for life. So I went and bought this, and this is as far as I've. And that's as far as I've gotten.
Felix,
just take the plastic
get
wrapper
that
off.
out of the box.
Oh.
Play a damn game. Hollow Knight can be your first one, but knowing you'll hate it. Knowing you.
Probably,
right?
Yeah.
You know, this is the worst gaming system ever.
Oh, my computer's fucking up so bad now because I've got
Have you
this.
ever played Dark Souls?
No.
Yeah.
I'll try and take this to you really quickly.
You have?
Wilson.
Okay, so
I have,
It's really fucking with my
So
internet.
it's like Dark Souls, but like a mini version of that, right? Yeah. Yeah, essentially. It's like frustrating and hard, but also beautiful. So Dark Souls.
Yeah, I know.
Leviathan's Fortnite.
He said Fortnite, but that no. I deleted my Fortnite.
I love all these colored lights in the movie. I wish movies did this more. Again, like now.
There's Dean.
Yeah, Dean just joined. What up, Dean?
It's not Dean, it's me.
Oh.
I'm just trying to get my face. Oh, it doesn't matter because
I mean,
I'll just have to be over here.
Are you sure it's you? Because I see Dean.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's me. I'm just trying to.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. It's too loud. I can't mute it. Can you mute everybody on there?
Is that what is that, a root beer, Wilson?
It is a Diet Pepsi.
Ooh.
Diet Pepsi. Diet Coke's where it's at.
You just took a screenshot.
No way.
Either way.
You know you're live, right?
Ooh. So I have not had a Pepsi since September 19th.
No.
Thanks.
Well,
at
I
least
haven't
I'm
had
on there now.
a cola or a caffeinated beverage
A little bit better.
since.
I just can't hear.
Or
you.
like any like
September
soda at all.
I haven't had a caffeinated soda since September 19th of 2011, and I haven't had a soda at all since December 31st of 2011.
And I respect the hell out of you, man. because I couldn't do that.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I did.
There are certain foods that I just have to have soda with. I don't know why.
Like
I
pizza,
get it.
yes.
Yeah,
Pizza.
yeah, exactly. Like right now, yeah.
Yeah. Tastes so wrong with like water and pizza. Ew.
I'll drink unsweetened tea now.
Yeah, you do need something sweet with pizza, that's
You're
for
the king
sure.
of
Yeah.
yeah.
And this
I have
opera is a beautiful movie too.
yes, I like it. I'm still watching it. I can just, but I'm not listening
Finding it
to it,
really
so
hard to hear.
kind of.
Yeah.
Sorry, Emma.
Oh God, she got something right through the eye. Was that a bullet? What was
Looks
that?
like
Nice.
it's got to be a bullet.
Oh my
Is it a knife
God.
or a?
Yeah. Wow.
Dude, this movie's so fucking good.
Yeah. There's
Mhm.
so
I'm glad I
many
got that. At least I was
original,
back for that.
so many original elements to it. It's
Yeah.
just fantastic.
Seriously.
I'm
There's
sorry if that's loud,
there's
guys.
like
I
so
just
many.
can't control it.
What? No, you're fine, Emma.
Yeah.
This
More
movie's
to the
got
people
so
in the
many
chat.
layers to it that it's amazing. It's just
I mean, it's an
the
Argentino, so yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To adjust. Beach.
On a beach. Oh. Turning on the radio. Oh, what?
I forget where I was at, and someone
Okay,
told.
I have to go like 2 seconds forward because you guys keep saying things. You're like, oh, basically said she got shot in the eye, and then she got. I was like, okay, I know that's gonna happen now.
1 hour,
Oh.
9 minutes, 40 seconds. What?
Okay.
Oh my! They just
Think I
stabbed the dog.
search where you are possibly.
Did you see when they stabbed the dog?
No.
Oh, did I miss?
I did not see that. They had everything, huh?
Yeah, you're getting ready to watch it right now. You're 2 seconds behind us. There's no dog in the movie.
Felix.
Okay.
Oh, and they
I
just showed the mouse family.
First 30 minutes that I didn't watch.
No.
He's just being annoying. Felix,
Well, she
you
does.
act like you're from Boston more than I do, and you hate Massachusetts.
You said that incorrectly.
Mm.
Massive two shits.
What did you say? Massachusetts?
Massive
or
two
something?
shits.
Mass of two shits. When I was in basic training for the Air Force, like my best friend throughout basic training he was from Boston, like Boston proper. He had the whole Boston accent.
Oh my god. Is he like slightly douchey?
Yeah. Oh, it was.
Yeah.
But I had that whole California, because I was from California, like the Valley, and he's like, "Oh my God, you're from the Valley?" I'm like, "Not that Valley, but I'm from the Valley, yeah." So he thought California had one valley. There's like valleys everywhere.
There's several. You should have just
there's
pretended
several of them.
That one.
I should. I'm like, yeah, I'm from the Valley. That one, yep. You know, Nick Cage and I were buddies when they were filming Valley Girls.
Oh my god. Did you guys see that interview?
Love
I don't know if
Valley
you guys
Girls.
watched it, but there was a really funny interview with Joaquin Phoenix for Joker, where he like all of a sudden started talking like a Valley girl, and he like made fun of himself. It was funny.
That's why I love Joaquin Phoenix, man. He's awesome.
He was like, "Did you just hear that? Like turn into a Valley girl?" It was like,
yeah.
I stopped liking him when he did that whole thing on David Letterman.
What?
What did he do on David Letterman?
When he was filming that documentary about where
Oh
he was
yeah,
to be
when
like
he
a
was
rapper.
rapping real bad. Yeah, it was real bad. Yeah.
Oh God. Well,
Are you guys talking
The
about?
whole thing.
I'm
Joaquin
Still
Phoenix. Oh.
Huh?
The documentary he did, which was like a social experiment on Hollywood.
Yeah.
That was
Yes.
amazing. That's exactly what the Joker is. It like mirrors that.
And also what Joaquin is, which is why the director wanted him to play Joker. Like, I mean, you know, like in half his interviews, he like just lies about stuff because he hates Hollywood so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they should have had. They should have had Crispin Glover do it and reenact
Joker?
his yeah, and then have him reenact his dance from Friday the 13th part.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, come on now.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone
I
who's still
love
here in the
Crispin
chat.
Glover.
I know this has been so many technical issues. I'm really sorry. It just all went south when my webcam froze.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I can see two of you right now, so it
Yeah,
makes up
you
for...
can. The chat can only see one. They couldn't see me for about half an hour when I was trying to get fixed.
You're in the little window box now, huh?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
only way I could get in without
I
stopping
want
the
some
stream.
Wrigley
So I'm
Spearmint
sorry,
gum.
guys.
Okay, I'm sorry it happened to you.
It sucks.
I know. Look, I did something while we were sitting here talking to make Wilson and Chibi happy.
You can see all my hair now. You can see how short it is.
I know. I like it when it was longer.
Short?
Yeah, my hair's so short. I cut off this much yesterday.
You're literally a psycho.
Oh.
Yeah.
She
cut off like
Cut your
3
hair
inches.
off. Yikes. My daughter said, "Can you cut off a little bit of my hair?" And I think I took about 5 inches off.
No offense, Dino, but I would not trust you to cut my hair.
Well, she put her hand up.
I wouldn't.
To, like, the
I wouldn't
area,
trust
and
anyone
it
here
looked...
but Chibi to cut my hair. Oh, and maybe Oleg.
Yeah, when people say they want to trim, I literally do. Like, I'm not like, oh, you need an actual haircut. I'm like, okay. Like, I'll just do like this much.
Cut off the dead ends.
What I do, I like feel down the hair, and then when it starts to feel crusty, I'm like, you need a haircut right here.
Crusty.
Oh, I need to cut off heaps, man. It was really
Crusty
bad.
hair ain't good.
I hadn't had a haircut in 10 months.
Literally feel like go down your hair shaft, and you can like feel the parts where you need a haircut.
Yeah, I hate crusty shafts.
Oh yeah, no lips. We should have got no lips in here. I'll grab him.
Oh.
Her. I'm wearing bike shorts. Please don't look. I'll put it over the other way.
We've already seen them in Instagram when she met her fan.
Oh yeah.
In front of the coffee shop.
Why is it always got to be about the third eye? Come on. Oh jeez.
Oh.
It's all the eye of truth.
Crusty shit.
Crusty.
Rusty shaft.
Jeez. I don't think I'll forget that for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It is.
And you said it with a straight face, which made it even more gooder.
Right?
The straight face didn't last though.
No, you're like, just rub your fingers down it, and when you start feeling the crusty shaft, I'm like,
crusty shaft. We all need a shower now.
Jesus Christ, guys. This is already demonetized. Don't worry. We lost it when you started talking about menage a trois earlier.
That was just a wine. I mean, we're talking alcoholic beverages, so.
Yeah.
Just,
so
like,
I have
totally
officially taken all the
YouTube.
plastic off of my Switch, so.
Wow, what an achievement in life.
See, you pushed him to the limit there. He's doing it.
I succumbed to peer pressure and
yeah,
took it out of the box.
Now it's going to sit in a corner for a while.
Are you out of the
Oh shit, sorry, I skipped a little bit of...
Next year she'll tell you to plug it in.
I know. So no lie, I had bought a Xbox One S and a PlayStation 4 within a month of each other, and I played approximately.
You haven't touched any.
I played 13 hours of Destiny on my PlayStation 4.
Oh man.
and that was and I have yet to play
So we've
a
got
game.
30 minutes left right now, just for people in the chat.
Yep.
You're like, yep, back to my...
No.
So my
Oh,
brother begged
here
me to
comes
play
the
Destiny.
the 80s music.
Game.
This could be really filmed, like it's quite a timeless production, but
Yeah, I agree.
the music really brings it back, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it in 2050.
It would be a
Just
good one
saying.
being redone, actually. I wouldn't mind it.
Me either. Yeah.
I think
loud
a
now.
lot of the Argento Giallo style films could be redone and with a little bit of a modern twist to them, and it'd be nice.
They would be. I believe what you say, Felix. That is the truth.
How you going, Ben? I see you there in the chat. Hope you're well.
Boo. Yes.
No butt dials?
I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I love how you say "How you going."
What was that?
How you going?
How you
Say,
going?
How you going?
I love it.
Ben? Are you saying my accent, or because if I was from New
Emma,
Zealand, I'd say Ben.
How you going?
How's it going? And you say,
Oh, how's it going?
How are you going? Yeah.
How are you going? Isn't it you good? Isn't that the thing
You
you
good?
posted
Yeah, right,
earlier?
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's just like
don't try to speak English, please.
well, that's what people are from.
Like,
English.
you're good.
We all
You're
speak
good.
English.
You good? Like, you're good.
Oh,
That's just like in the UK how they say you're right, and you're like
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
fine, but they don't mean it like that. They just mean like hi.
Yeah. Yes.
You're right, and you're like yeah, I'm fine.
And like Boston, like, knockoff versions of like people from the UK.
so
Because they
confused.
say like that's wicked, and we say like that's wicked cool. It's just we're like trying to be like them.
Wicked cool.
Yeah.
So funny. We say sick a lot, which I don't think that you guys say sick a lot, do you? You like not sick a lot, but we say sick. Like that's sick.
I say, yeah, that's sick.
Oh, like
I
that's
say that.
sick, like as in
I
awesome.
think that's
Yeah,
like a
it's like a
California
cool
kind of
thing.
Yeah.
Like that's sick, man.
Not like Shane Dawson sick, but yeah.
And,
Yo, that's sick. Man.
I don't know where this Shane Dawson thing started from. And
from the bad chili
Skype
we
chat.
ate the other day. Oh, what?
Oh, is that
and
no,
we also
no
say
notes right
heaps
there?
a lot. Like we did that's heaps cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. We just say
Yeah,
heaps
I hear you say heaps
all
a lot.
the time.
Yeah, we say a lot. Like,
We say
it's just,
heaps,
like,
heaps.
a lot. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I say
We don't
or,
use it as just
like,
being heaps of things. That's heaps cool.
Like-
yeah.
in California
makes sense.
or West Coast we say hecka or
Hecka.
hella.
I never heard of hecka.
Yeah, that's hecka. That's hecka cool.
Wow, I never
Like,
heard that one.
How you say? Like you say heaps.
I
We say
mean-
hecka.
Hmm.
Do
I
they
like
still say
people
that?
hate-
Wasn't that an 80s thing?
I hate.
Felix?
I like. What is
Yeah,
Hecka cool.
like
Just-
like Bea is saying she likes it when people say like I like really like when
sorry.
people like.
I like when
they
they
use like
hate
as a
like all the time.
I say I hate a lot of things to keep my street cred up.
Oh yeah, you got to keep that persona going.
You got really like hella good hella good heaps, hella good street cred, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
bet.
hate the Joker. I think it's worth a watch. You have to watch it at least once.
Okay, I'm gonna
I will
out.
say
No,
that.
that's it. I'm outing Felix. Felix, I'm sick of this shit. He said in the main chat that the Joker was shit, but if you go to the Joker spoiler chat on the Patreon, he said, I didn't mind the Joker, I just wanted to keep it quiet for my street cred. Scroll up. He said it, quoting it. He's probably deleting it right
did.
now.
It's all a facade.
It is. It totally is.
I gotta keep that.
And I
street
know
cred.
that
I
because
gotta keep.
Yeah, but like
Felix
he still
adds
gave
like
it
acts like
2.5.
such a hard
He's
ass
like, it's
that
not that bad. Like it's still 2.5.
everyone I know who's met Felix in real life has said that he is lovely, and that is completely different to him screaming at us in all caps and exclamation marks on the Patreon.
Persona.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No,
who's met me in real
Felix is
life?
an asshole.
He's like all like,
Felix. Felix, I can't decide if you were joking when you were like, I was like, what kind of movies do you like? You're like, yeah, you know, just like Marvel movies.
Oh my god, what about Scorsese?
I like
and
Marvel
how he
movies,
said-
but I
It's
like.
funny. I was like,
I'm
really?
a slasher fan.
Yeah, you.
I'm
Well, I
a
said
horror
Scream.
Yeah.
There's not much I don't like though. I don't know.
Well, Scream I don't like because, well, one, I don't like
Because of his
Nev
ex.
Campbell or Courtney Cox.
Do you say Nev Campbell
And
or
then-
Neve?
Nev.
I say Neve.
He's
But I
Nev
say
Campbell.
everything wrong anyway.
It's Nev.
Is it Nev?
I think it's Nev. Is it
It's
No.
Nev.
Wow, there you
Nev
go.
Campbell?
I think Neve, like
And-
catfish.
Yeah. But then having to watch that movie 50 trillion times because of my ex kind of
Oh, I'm
made
sure
me
that
really,
has something
really
to do with
dislike it.
We do
Yeah.
call McDonald's
Yeah.
Macca's. And Ben just said it in the
Macca's?
chat. Yeah. Yeah, Scorsese. Thank you. That's what I was talking about. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. Did you guys see that thing about Scorsese saying that Marvel isn't cinema? And everyone's like,
Yeah. Oh,
everyone's like, fuck you. And I'm like, I have left the chat.
It's the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I loved it.
Cinematic.
I will
I was
admit
trying to
that
do a
loved
mic drop, but I
Marvel
didn't know what
movies
camera
when
to
they
use.
first started coming out, and then I just got so sick of it.
I mean,
I was like,
That was magic, Emma.
I hope that I haven't muted myself, thank God.
I love that alien.
Yeah.
well,
No lips.
what Martin Scorsese said is kind of like what we were talking about the other day about like movies versus films. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the name is. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
asked that
can I- like,
question
to-
just so I knew what to put in my titles. I didn't know it was going to cause such an uproar. Should I make her have nostrils or not, guys? Because
Yeah.
I think it might kill the
Oh,
illusion.
Yes.
No.
I need to
yeah, I'd
redo
say
her
no.
eye, I think. Oh, hey, baby.
I had to think again. Yeah, no.
You need to put that all-seeing eye above the two eyes.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Are you leaving? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, Grummy.
Oh, it's still got 22 minutes. It's 1:45. What time do you have to be there? Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll be off by 12:30.
I watched this with Amanda. She would love this movie because she.
Huh?
Well, do you think? Okay, so my friend is a huge fan of
It's fine.
Phantom of the Opera.
Dean, you're going to be in there crawling on the ground, and I'm putting you in there.
Dean, get off the floor!
I got 2 dogs.
That's funny.
Emma doesn't allow him to use the entire room, so he can only use the floor at certain times and the space above the floor at certain times.
That was the last sip.
I love you.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might just give them to Gromit for a little bit.
Bye, Wilson.
No, I'm good at the moment. Thank you.
Oh.
I'm good at the moment.
Aw, Grummy.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that. Look at that mug.
Who, Grommy? I know.
Yeah. Aw. I want to just go over there and pet him.
Whoa,
Where does Gromit
epic.
go?
What?
Where does Gromit
The
go when you
movie.
go
Oh my
away?
god, the crows. I mean, ravens.
Oh,
the-
that was bleeding.
This,
No.
this next film
She-
is being made for Netflix. What Netflix thing are you talking about?
I think she has a dog sitter, Chibi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Who
I
who
just
watches
asked for
Grommy when you
Gromit
leave?
when you go away.
We have a house sitter. Well, it's a friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
That's
we live
awesome.
right in the middle of the city,
bet-
so
I-
it's easy to get people to house sit for us who like work in the city and want to be close to there.
Mm.
So yeah, he looked after Gromit last year when we went to Scandinavia, so he's really good with Gromit. In fact, last year when we came back and we walked in the door, and I was like, "Oh my God, Gromit!" Gromit stayed with the house sitter and started licking his hand. I was like, "Betrayal! Like, are you leaving us?" He's like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, I've watched one of my best friend's cats for like the last 4 times she's gone away. So now I'm like just her aunt. Like every time I come over her house, she's like,
Aw,
"It's Auntie Chibi."
that's sweet. Oh, bye,
Auntie
Sean.
Chibi.
We missed it.
Yeah, the ravens flying all over the Scientologist out in the audience.
Oh, don't get me
Sorry.
started.
Oh,
Sorry.
you know what's bad about a bird flying overhead?
Well, yeah, poop in the eye.
The crows are
Yep.
just like, there's so many different aspects in this. It's so insane.
What is bad about the bird flying overhead, Felix?
They might land on you.
Oh, that's
They might poop on you.
Yep. Oof. That's why
I
you
know
never
there's going to
look
be
up
an
at a bird when...
eyeball pulled out because of Scott's illustration.
Mm. Oh.
Oh, there
Yeah,
it was.
well, I wonder, Matthew in the chat, I wonder what they did for that. Oh my god, the birds. Cute, love that for them.
The birds.
Oh my god, there's the cherry blood, hey?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try
Love
and make
that
sense
color.
of all of my notes. Fuck, it's got everything.
There it is.
It's a fantastic movie.
I wonder what they used as a prop so the ravens would eat the
For the eye? Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, well, what
Something
they
delicious
would want to eat. Well, maybe
Had
it's
to be
just like
some
an
kind of
animal's...
fish eye.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I don't
probably
think
like a
fish
fish
have
eye or
pupils
something.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's some fish with big eyes like that.
Mm-hmm.
Eric
And
said that he didn't
glaucoma.
watch any Marvel
Oh.
movie. Eric, I have to say I'm not a fan of any superhero movies except for the Batman ones. Can I even say that?
You didn't like Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I did like Wonder Woman actually. You're right. But I don't.
Did you like Captain
I
Marvel?
don't actively go and watch. Like I don't know who the guy with the hand is. I don't
Thanos?
understand that with the gems and stuff. Like, what does that mean?
It's the Infinity Gauntlet.
I don't know any of that. And that
It's the
whole Ant-Man
stones.
sitch, what is that? Like, why would we do that to poor Rod? That's awful.
What, shrink him?
Make him an Ant-Man. That's so...
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
That's
It is
his
so stupid.
superpower.
But that's
Can you
my
imagine
opinion.
shrinking down real small and having
As
great
I said,
strength?
sounds like a personal problem.
I heard something about that, Bea, but I didn't ever really pay close attention to the bird poop incident.
Scott, what do you got going on? You got cycled back in, if you want to show us. Hey! And you're sending that right to Felix, I'm assuming.
I can't see anybody. I can only see Felix.
Oh, I can't hear you.
I turned my camera off to see if somebody can pop down.
Yeah, Scott's on.
Okay.
I turned my camera off a while ago.
Oh, it's a sheep eyeball, maybe. Except aren't sheep eyeballs very strange? They're like the little snaky ones.
Yeah.
Scott, if you want to drop that over at my house, I can take it with me when I meet up with Felix.
Hey, as long as it's not
Scott
feet, we're
is
good.
actually in Western Australia, like in Perth, where I'm at. For everyone in the chat, it's cool. I have patrons local as well.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we've gone. I mean, we went and saw Midsummer kind of together, but we went and saw the new It together. I took him to go see it.
Was Scott the one sitting in the balcony when you were watching it? Okay.
We got our tickets separate. We were just going to the same sesh, but we went to see It together.
Do you guys live near each other?
So what?
Do you guys live near each other?
Not really. I live super central. He doesn't. Just to drop it in there for him. But I mean, it's not that far. It's about half an hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not that far.
Yeah,
He
I have
works
a friend
super close to me.
One of my best friends lives half an hour away. Well, my
Daniel's
actual
back.
best friend lives across the world.
Hello,
so.
Daniel.
Well, all you guys live across the world.
Yeah.
Well, people that live in Massachusetts.
Excuse me, I heard something about Massachusetts.
I said people that live in Massachusetts live across the world from people that actually live in Boston, because Boston's its own little world. It's its own little
I don't like this
special
headphone.
place on
I
Earth.
get it. It's like very small city.
Yep.
It's
The
like
film guy,
baby
Dino.
Yeah.
Completely agree with Emma
Hey,
for
is
a
this-
spoiler Patreon review. Thank you, Ham. If you guys didn't know, I
Who's
did
this?
do a spoiler review. It's a spoiler and spoiler free review, different sections for Joker on my Patreon. I don't plug it that often. I don't know why I'm plugging so much for the past couple of
And
days.
it's a fantastic
know how
rant.
Yeah, I'm just like crying on red wine, but anyway. And then I took those photos right after that I put on Instagram of me dressed up as the Joker.
Those were awesome photos.
Thanks.
They
I
were.
wasn't even
Those are
going to
great.
post them. I didn't know what I was doing.
Those
Did
were
you even
freaking awesome.
and that, or did you just like go home and you're like,
Yeah, no, I did. I went home and did that. Because I had all that stuff left over from the stream I did for Dave when I got the clown and all that kind of stuff, and I just had the makeup here.
Yeah.
And it was like wax oil based, I think, stuff. So I
Uh-huh.
just like, and it didn't look that great, but when I edited it and like pumped up the clarity, it looked really like crap.
When you have your best
And it's
experiences
supposed
when
to
you
look
don't know what
messy
you're doing.
anyway, like how he does his makeup.
Yeah. It was a little bit thicker on his face. I actually mixed it with some of my really like white foundation that I got the wrong color for. I have this like, this is so shitty. Oh no, I don't put it away. I'm just so bad at color matching. Anyway.
So this is like an
Me
early version
too.
of Gerald's game.
I was going to say there's some erotic elements to this thing. Oh.
As long as he doesn't have a heart attack, we're good.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's some 50 Shades going on here a bit, you know?
You would know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I got my room.
Daniel has left the chat.
Oh, jeez.
Daniel!
Oh, boy.
I know.
Daniel, if you're
His
watching.
elements, he was like, peace.
Hey, did Wilson ever make it back in, or did his computer stay crashed?
I'm not sure. I think he made it back in because he said it, but he might be just watching it somewhere.
I'd like to know
What is
everybody's
this guy
safe
saying?
word, please. Oh.
Pineapple.
Oh, jeez. Really?
I'm definitely behind now because I paused it. Oh well.
13:35.
Wow, this movie really does have it all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seriously.
It's
Now
like
let's burn 'em.
fire, knives, bullets.
Birds.
That's all you need, right? Fire, knives, bullets. That's the full movie.
Sheep eyes, ropes, needles in the eyes. Yeah.
Oh, there's so much videos, Ham. Ham, you could go ham. Sorry, I had to.
Heights.
I'm so
Those
sorry.
heights.
I'm sorry if this is getting really loud. We've got 12 minutes left, guys. Thank you for everyone who's hung out here. I know it's been a journey. It has been a journey. Oh, there's Wilson's back, so it must be working for him somehow.
He heard you, Felix.
Oh, good.
I really appreciate
that
everyone
one
who's hung in here.
Me too.
Me 3. Well,
Me 5.
Amanda.
Hey, Chibi.
6.
Hey, Adam. How you going?
What's that in your hand?
Okay, we've got more people that kind of stopping in here now.
So you go by
There will-
Chibi, Amanda?
What?
You go by Chibi?
Chibi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he-
that's what I just
Chibi.
call her now, Chibi.
He calls me
Okay.
everyone.
Okay.
Banana.
Or Chib.
Ah.
Or Ched?
One of my friends calls me Chirp.
Chirp.
Chirp, Chip, whatever. CH, whatever.
Oh, guys,
What
guess
if?
what? My
What?
subs,
There's
I'm
fire.
halfway to like. Wait, I always do the wrong one. Is this it? Satan? Is this
Yeah.
Satan? This is Satan. That's love.
Yeah,
Halfway to Satan's number.
I'm really annoying. I take like when people take group photos, I always go like this.
Yes.
I just do this now, like ironically, because of my Lords of Chaos thumbnail, where I got so much hate for being like metalhead, and I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm 3.3 thousand now, so that means I'm like halfway, like devil. No, like I'm almost.
For the devil's number.
So when you get to 666,000, because it's gonna happen.
Then I'll just like peace out.
Then you'll just keep it there. Like, don't allow anybody else.
Everyone has to unsub.
Yeah. Oh.
For every new sub, there has to be someone to leave.
Yeah. Huh. Ain't that the truth?
Day 13 almost over.
Felix, is that where you live?
Scott, looking great.
Where?
Looking great, Scott.
Yes,
I
that's
love
exactly where I live.
Your sound isn't working for some reason, Scott. I can see your mouth moving.
Oh, that's really good.
Did you mute yourself? No. I know you. I can hear your accent clear as day when I see your mouth moving. He's got the best Aussie accent. I tell you what.
Who, Scott?
Yeah.
Scottzilla.
Almost as good as Slops. Slops can't be here, unfortunately. I heard that Oleg stole the webcam.
Well, how's that?
I'm assuming they live together.
They will not confirm nor deny.
Oh boy.
Are they the same person?
It's fine. I know. They're either the same person. Either Slops is Oleg, which I wouldn't be surprised, or they live together, or they're like BFFs.
They can't talk about it right now because of witness protection.
I'm gonna say they're the same person, but it's fine. I will just think Oleg is a separate person.
Oleg is the doll, where Slops is the person.
Slops is the clown.
He's
Thank
like
you
the
very
shadow.
much. He's
like
not a
the
person. He's a clown.
He's a clown. Wow, just think.
All revealed in time.
There's three different Oh my gosh, he's 23.
Well, what are we having a realize? Oh my god, that was so obviously a body bag. A body, you know.
Yes.
Ooh.
Now we're in the Alps.
He escaped.
Music.
What is my favorite horror movie sequel? Everyone knows in the chat here. If they don't get it right.
Connoisseur 2.
Book of Shadows.
Yes, thank you. Who said that?
That was me.
Book of Shadows.
Oh.
Who said that?
I said Scream 2.
Me, Scott.
Oh,
Scott said
I couldn't
Book of
hear you. There you go.
Shadows.
There's Scott. Thank you, Scott. Scott's not even an old school patron. He's how long have you been in the Patreon now? Like 6 months? A bit less than that.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah?
About that.
Fuck, this is like The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music going on, but wrong music.
Yep.
It's just thinking of Sound of Music again.
Yeah.
Like, there's...
Scott, right? It's Book of Shadows, and I will die on this hill alone.
It does look like that, yeah.
No, there's a lot of good sequels. I don't mind the Scream movies. That's about it. Creep 2 is good.
I know that I'm like alone in this, but I like Halloween 4 the best.
Guys, I have
H2O.
some bonus content coming up for the patrons, and you guys are going to be so disappointed in me. That's all I want to say about Halloween.
20.
Oh boy.
2018 or original? OG?
Yeah, which
Look
one?
at that shot, man.
Hang on.
Okay. Ooh.
Emma, which Halloween?
Or you'll have to watch and find out.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
On our channel right now, she can't give stuff away.
Well,
it's for you guys. It's
Rob
just a
Zombie
basic.
Halloween.
You guys.
Ooh.
No, you'll see.
Yeah, it ain't getting it out of her. This is live.
Well, it's for you guys, so it's.
There we go.
Well,
oh, thank you so much, Adam. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your blood sacrifice. Oh, and Scott's going full on Joker on us.
Nice.
Jason
That's
Joker?
really clever, actually.
Joker.
I love that.
No, he
You're going to post that as a picture on your Instagram or something? Maybe your personal one.
Voorhees has been watching
have
too
to.
many.
I love the Australian accent coming out of it. It's like so many things blended into one. It's like Wolf Creek's under there too.
Yeah. So pretty soon. Oh, she's just beating that dude with the rock. Oh.
I don't know why. It's weird.
She looks lovely though.
Mad sick.
Oh, look at the German Shepherds. You guys are definitely 1 second ahead of me.
Yeah, we're a couple of seconds ahead.
Oh, don't do it.
Yeah, the shirt is ruined. I was thinking the same thing. She looks lovely from. I was gonna say lovely from behind. I mean, that still works though.
Oh boy.
Well, you
She
guys can
does,
see a
though.
little bit of
music,
skin
Em?
from my bike shorts.
Wilson asked if you like the sound of music there.
Why is no one like holding
yeah.
her down? Because I know that he's
Yeah.
the, you know, he's the murderer, but like she's also got a rock in her fucking hand.
Because she's got a
She's
stab
she's
wound in
brutal.
her abdomen.
Just someone grab her! Jesus fucking Christ!
No kidding. I'm getting mad at this film. Jeez. Gosh.
It wouldn't advance the plot, so they had to let her go. Hey, Em,
Well,
do you like Sound of Music?
I'm not like a huge fan of it. I mean, I've seen it like maybe twice, but it was never a big movie for me growing up. It was never one of the movies that I watched. I was more like Mary Poppins. I know it's not the same thing, but to musicals, like when I was growing up,
Do
that
you
was
like
more my thing.
this? You like to spin in big prairie fields?
The what?
You like to
You like to
spin?
Yeah,
in-
like also in Beauty and the Beast.
What?
Forget it.
I'm
Forget it.
missing
Do you
it.
like going?
fields?
Do you
People
like going
When
like
they're,
this in
like,
big?
spinning
Oh,
and singing
spinning.
you
and,
were
like,
just talking about that. I was like, are they talking about a person? Do I like spinning in fields?
Do you like
Yes.
to spin?
I've actually
in
been
prairie
to
fields?
like around the hills where it was filmed because it was filmed in Austria,
that's
right?
cool.
Austria. I'm not saying
Yes.
Australia for everybody in the chat who always thinks that when I say Austria, it's Australia.
Austria.
They're two very different places. But I've been to Austria. It's
Yeah.
fucking beautiful. I actually rode a bike up a hill and I was very proud of myself.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
no.
That's my
I
story
want
for
to
the
ride
day.
a bike up a hill.
I drove a car up a hill in Austria.
That's
and I'm
awesome.
proud of you.
Unleaded or diesel?
Unleaded.
Oh, okay.
Oh, poor little Lizzie.
What's wrong with it?
Emma, are you nervous at all about the meetup?
I am.
No,
Oh.
I'm really excited because a couple of people are going that I know, so that makes me a little bit more excited. But oh my God, thank you so much for your blood sacrifice, Matthew. Thank you. I'm glad that you have enjoyed this evening because it's been a roller coaster. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited to meet people. I love it. I tell you what, when I've had people come up to me, like just recently in a cafe, and people come up to me in cinemas when I leave. It's the best feeling ever. Okay, movie's over,
That's
guys.
so cool.
I'm just gonna pause it.
Fantastic.
What was that, Chibi?
I said that's so cool.
Yeah,
I'm glad
it
that
is
you're
lovely.
excited about
And you guys are awesome, so I'm not too worried. I did do one earlier in the year in Melbourne, and I had, or as you guys like to say, Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I had about 6 people come, and that was like the perfect amount, so I could talk to everyone. Just as long as I know how nervous people must be because I'm like quite a nervous people, and I think all of us on the internet are quite nervous people. So as long as people feel comfortable, that's all I care about. But I'm really excited because horror girl Susan might be coming. And obviously Felix is going to be there. And I mean, I have Dean with me, so if I feel like a little bit shy or nervous, but I'm really excited. As long as people introduce themselves and I can like figure out who they are, that's exciting for me. But yeah, no, very. The way hearing you say Melbourne, it shook me. Guys, okay, where are we on the live? How many minutes are we in? I don't know. I'm trying to think so I can timestamp this, but I have no idea. Live 1:55.
17.
I've got 1:55. Okay, guys. I'm just going to get into the review portion now because I know that we all just want to talk crap for the rest of the time. So let's just get this underway. Melbourne. Hi guys, if you're here for the review portion, it might look a little bit different from where you've come in at the start. We've had some technical difficulties. It got a little rough in the middle. This movie was great though, and I was very surprised by it. I thought it was going to be a little bit more like some of the other Giallo films that I've watched throughout 31 Days of Horror, but I felt like there was a few different aspects to this one, and it was more of a journey film, as I like to say. I still can hear something in the background, guys. If someone can mute, maybe if everyone could just mute themselves for this portion. I'll let you jump in a second.
I wasn't done yet, but okay.
And
behind
I
was-
mean, obviously, guys, as I was watching this one, I'm just going to mute them. I'm sorry. I'm muting them off the stream. Can you still hear me? Okay. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. So obviously I was a little bit distracted through this one, so this wasn't sorry, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Obviously I was really distracted through this one, so it wasn't technically like a full review that I would normally do. You got to give me some slack on that. I like to do a Patreon live for every 31 Days of Horror and include them, because we watch a movie together on the Patreon anyway, so it's fun to have them come on and yeah, I don't know, just talk shit with me, even though it's distracting. Things I really liked about this movie, obviously the music's beautiful, and especially paired with the beautiful cinematography in this film. As I was saying earlier, it has a lot of cool tones, which is my favorite fave. And the cool tones with even the reds were like a cool red. Obviously the cherry blood red that they have in these kind of films. I just love that kind of look, and paired with the music, it's just like a match made for me. I would love to have this soundtrack. I think it's awesome. Things I did not like about the soundtrack, I did not like the 80s AC/DC type tunes. I thought it was like a little bit too much. It was a little bit odd and didn't really fit for me. As I said when we were watching it, the film did feel kind of timeless because without that aspect, opera is obviously something that is, I don't even know when opera started, you know, it's been going around for hundreds of years. So this could be a film that could be easily remade, or easily be remade to be set in an earlier time. So the 80s music really pulled it back into the decade, and I think a really cool thing to have in a movie, and especially a horror movie, is to have it timeless and for people to not know when it's, you know, set. And I thought that would have been cool. Loved the camera movements in this. They had lots of soft jib shots that went with like the gliding music. Something I didn't like was the cross dissolves. They had a lot of cross dissolves within the same shot. So there was a shot where she was laying in bed and it would cross dissolve to her face and then her body, but there was no point of that when they could just move the camera. Cross dissolves usually dictate like a change in time, and I felt like that was just kind of unwarranted. I don't know. Just if you have to use a transition, you need, like, there should be a reason for that. They did have a lot of, like, I call them the Evil Dead shots, but obviously they existed way before the Evil Dead, where, you know, chasing up to the house. They had a lot of those through corridors, which I think was really cool. I really do think that the cinematography stood out the most for me, and especially with paired with the beautiful stage and the setting. It was filmed in Italy, and that beautiful opera stage was just amazing. I love the theatrical stuff, and you guys know that. So that was a big plus for me. But also, because I was distracted during a lot of the movie, I didn't get a lot of the storyline in, and it was dubbed, so I can't really say a lot for the acting, unfortunately. I will definitely give this one another go. The kills in this movie were fantastic, and I think everyone can agree on that. The peephole, oh my god. When someone was mentioning the peephole in the chat beforehand, and I was like, what are you know, you're giving something away? Usually you think a peephole and, you know, a knife's going to come through or something like that, but it was completely different, and I really loved that. This movie has so many different aspects, from the ravens to the fire. Like, it's just all over the place, and it's just really beautiful visually to look at. So I am really happy with this one, even though I didn't give it a full watch that it needs. I think it's a pairing, as someone said before, in between stage fright and Phantom of the Opera. It definitely had a lot of Phantom of the Opera themes, especially with the stalking. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. I probably will go higher when I give it a second watch. And you guys just need to know, like, again, I haven't even got to the stage yet in my 31 Days of Horror. But again, sometimes I watch a film and I react straight afterwards. So what I say now won't necessarily be what I think in a couple of days. Sometimes, you know, when you watch a film, you need a couple of days to marinate on it, and you kind of change what you're thinking. But for right now, I'm going to stick with 7. I'm sure if I watched it back, I might change that score up or down depending on actually... Oh my gosh. When did I cut off? Oh no.
Oh. I think we lost the Skype call for a second there.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, that's what happened.
Did you guys not check that? I don't know, guys,
No.
I don't know, it was probably my whole internet went down for a second.
Yeah.
Let me know in the chat how much you got on my review, because that was ridiculous. Did you get my actual rating? Let me
Yes.
know in
Yeah,
the chat. No, but you guys would have. You're not. It depends
No,
on
I'm
the actual.
watching it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
watching it. The whole review came in.
Okay,
Look
good.
at- Hey,
That's all
whoa.
that matters. And then it cut off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's saying
We
I'm
saw it,
muted.
we saw
Why is it saying I'm muted?
Sure.
But I'm not muted.
It's strange.
Am I muted or not? Okay, I'm not muted.
I-
Okay. Weird.
No.
Ah! Okay, almost everything including the rating. Okay, cool. Sorry guys. I was about to throw back to these guys and then it froze again. I don't know why or how this is happening. Oleg! Do you want to tell us what you think? Oh, if I
What
rewatch...
you think, Oleg?
Wait, 1 second. I'm just going to finish that. They've told me where I was saying. 7 out of 10, but if I rewatch this, I could possibly... Sorry, now I can't... I'm not... Sorry, I can hear myself. Someone's playing back.
That was me. I
I
fixed it.
Hang on. I'm just turning on my webcam as well so that people can... Okay. Okay, if you can't see me, sorry, you can hear me. This is just ridiculous now. If I watch it back, I might change it depending on watching it back with dubbing was my point. Because obviously we're watching this back with in the English subtitles, not English subtitles, sorry. We're watching this back dubbed. If we watch it back with English subtitles, I think I'll change it because that has a lot to do with the performance. Obviously, it seems a little bit more cheesy when it's dubbed. Sorry, you guys jump in. What did you guys think?
I mean, from, like you said, like, we weren't, like, focused in on it. When you're focused in on a movie, it's a lot different, like, the experience. But even not being focused on it, I was still, like, catching things. I was like, I really want to watch all of it, like, just be focused on this. Like, it's so beautiful.
Right, definitely going back to watch this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, Emma, the kills are just, like, it's so good. They're on point.
Totally agree. Oleg, do you have anything to say?
Oleg.
Is Oleg doesn't.
Oleg?
Even.
Oleg.
You said what's going on? Oleg, we can't hear you. You got to speak up a bit, buddy.
Good.
It was good.
I can't
Oleg
tell.
like.
It was good.
Yay, Oleg! Yay! If anyone wants to follow Oleg over on Instagram, what is Oleg's Instagram? Does anyone know?
Man, I always look at it, but I always
Oleg
forget
knows.
what it is.
Randy Oleg.
Randy Oleg.
Randy Oleg.
Right,
Yeah, that's
Randy
Is it-
Oleg. Guys, go follow
Is it
Oleg.
Randy as? Is it Randy as in like?
It's Randy as in Randy. Randy don't
As
die.
in
Why Randy
Randy.
don't die? Do you guys know?
Okay.
Does anyone remember that reference? Are you serious? That's what I think Randy's from. Scott, I'm sure you were there.
Oh, she was so Randy.
I don't know why it's coming up with our names on here. That's really annoying. Anyway. Sorry, it's just putting names over the top, but that's fine. I've just got my boyfriend's name because I'm using his phone to stream this. Thank you guys so much for coming. Raiders, did you say what you thought?
No, I did not.
Did you want to
Oh, I
drop
got
in your 2
him.
cents quickly?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I liked it. I like that. Like if you watch this movie and you're a history buff of horror, you can see a bunch of references to different, like you said, the what'd you call it, the Evil Dead kind of vibe with certain shots. You can see
Evil Dead shots like the first person.
I don't.
shots,
Yeah. POV. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like at the end, towards the end, you could see like I said it during the chat, was like almost like the Gerald's Game, the tied up. You could see so many like homages to different movies that didn't even come out. So like our movie's paying homage to this because it's just because it's I think it's a beautiful movie. I would like, because I hate it, I'd probably give it like an 8.5, 8.5.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Even
That's-
like
that's
the
deep.
scene with the eyeball reminded me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I know Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out before that.
Well,
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Scott. Sorry, Raiders, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's fine.
Well, it's my second favorite Argento movie after Tenebrae.
Tenebrae's your favorite.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I've seen it many times before. I love it. Love the soundtrack.
Beautiful.
Love the
How
kills.
are we not friends in real life?
You are friends.
Wow. I said like in real like
Make up.
like friends, like we meet up and give high fives because I love the
Yeah,
Tenebrae as well.
that got really aggressive. Wilson, what did you think?
I had more technical problems than you did.
Is that possible?
So I only saw half the movie.
Watch the movie.
What I did see, I did like.
Cool.
With Argentino, he always borders on possibly like too artful for me because I'm artful and creative and all that, but I don't like art films. That makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
But with this one, I'd be favored from what I've seen of Argentino so far because it doesn't seem too full of itself, you know.
Yeah.
But I like the kills that I did see,
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
I like the eye thing and the opening with the raven.
Cool.
You know, all I could think of was Nevermore. You know, I love the music. You know, the score's good and like the actual music. Like I like metal a little bit, so I didn't mind it at all. And I got the sound of music that I was talking about. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like what I saw, and I had to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I think we
So I
all
had
need to
be
rewatch that movie for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Is anyone else?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
Anyone else in the sorry, I'm just pulling up the thing. Anyone else in the Patreon who wants to speak up real quick? Who's sitting there on the call?
Bench, it's pipe in.
It's up to them. If not, that's totally fine. Thank you, guys. Don't cry for me,
Argentino.
Love it.
Argentino.
Okay.
That's funny.
Okay, guys. Can I get? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be a real big pain. Can I get one of you guys to turn off your camera so I could get in to say goodbye because I can't. I'm not on screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
All right. Bye.
I just want to say goodbye to. There we are. Sorry. Thank you so much, whoever did that. Scott, I think that was you. Thanks. Thank you for your blood sacrifice. Thank you guys so much for coming here. I'm so sorry for all the technical difficulties, but I really appreciate everyone being here, including the patrons. If you want to join the Patreon, the link is down below. If you want to, visit any of these guys, I'll make sure to get their links after the fact, and hopefully they'll be in the updated video when you see this after the fact. I'll leave their links down below if you want to check out any of their channels. Again, 7 out of 10. Love the visuals in this film, but I do need a rewatch with the storyline and a rewatch with it not dubbed version. But 7 out of 10 ain't bad. Thank you for recommending this one. Thank you for hanging out with me throughout the month of October. We still got half to go, and it's only getting started, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you soon. And now's when we wave until we get offline. Thank you so much, everybody. Slops, you joined for the last 5 seconds. We missed you. Say hi to Tina. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here.